What? What is up, ESA Winter 2026? My name is IceN. I'm here today to show off Sly 3 on Among Thieves, episode 5 and 6. I'm joined here in commentary by, well, we know who you are. Who are you?
I'm LeFwee. I am a Danish Sly 1 runner.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Hackathon. That's what I play. Yeah, totally. Let's get it.
So yeah, we're just gonna be running. This is essentially a run of the third ending portion of this game, because if we do the whole game, we'd be here all day, man. We got places to be. So, if tech's ready, I'm ready to go.
Let's get a countdown.
All right, crowd.
Let's go.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, and we're off.
All right. So, this is the 5th episode of the game, called Dead Men Tell No Tales. It is taking place in an unspecified town in the Caribbean called Bloodbath Bay, which largely still live in the ways of the old pirates. We are here on a special quest because our previous enemy turned friend, Dimitri, who you might know as the boss from Sly 2 episode 1. He wants an old family heirloom back, and we owe him big time for a favor he pulled earlier in the game. Here, early on, we are gonna do a cutscene skip. A big part of going fast in this game is skipping these long-winded cutscenes. And we can do this by having a guard kill us and fly into a cutscene trigger. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So, the guard you get to do this trick with is random, and
You got the bad one.
yeah,
Right?
that
There's
is
two.
That's the Chihuahua, and getting that one makes the trick a lot more difficult. There's also a golden retriever. Who's this guy? Who's a lovely boy. We love this guy. Hello, please see me. He's got a gun. I love that.
Yeah, so IceN's gonna try and line this up where he's gonna get. Okay, he's got to see us again.
Yeah.
We really want him to stand like kind of at the corner of this roof. We want him to shoot us into the cutscene like so. Oh. Yeah, there we
Yep.
go. We got it.
Nice. So, that cutscene is about like 90 seconds long, and we can just kind of not watch it, which is very beneficial for the
Yeah.
run. A piece of tech you might be seeing me do quite a bit is called a push boost. You see me like charge up like this and push forward and just go flying. It is a very complicated trick to pull off. It requires 5 inputs in a fairly perfect timing. So you'll see me miss it a couple times, but shouldn't be too bad. So what's happening now? In the cutscene we didn't see, this guy, Black Spot Pete, he's an old friend of Dimitri's grandpa who has this old family heirloom. But we found out that he has his old pal, Cantankerous Tim, and that is the only person who is willing to talk treasure with. So our good friend Bentley, who you see here, did some digging and found out that Cantankerous Tim is dead, and because his crew betrayed him and took a piece of his outfit and split it among his old crewmates. So we're tracking them down one by one. You just saw us take out Stone Jake for the eye patch. Now we're getting the second in command. We're getting his peg leg that he apparently took. He doesn't need it. We'll borrow it for a bit.
Yeah, we got it right there.
He's fine. And lastly, we need the very important pirate's hat, who we will get from a guy called Twitchy Ned. And we're gonna get to him by jumping on this catapult and...
Oh, okay, we're good.
Yeah. So he can randomly fall off of this crow's nest. If he falls in the water, that is a... I wouldn't say a soft lock, but you will have to death abuse to get him back up there, because he'll just be gone. Now we'll have to chase him down, because he is a bit of a coward, you could say. Being optimal here has a good bit of... This can happen.
Yeah, he can get stuck on that. Yeah.
It has a good bit of nuance to it. So if you get too close to him, he will start speeding up, which is what you want. And if you get too far away, you'll fail, of course. But if you get ahead of him, he'll also slow down for whatever reason. Him gonna take damage on purpose to lower my health for a cutscene skip very similar to the one you saw at the beginning. Essentially, I'm doing these feral pounces to avoid making noise. This guard's still alive from last time. I'm gonna try and avoid making noise to be detected as little as I can. In this game, you can either be sneaking, which is fairly slow but completely silent, or you can sprint, which is way faster. Oh,
Wow, I've never seen that push. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
All right, quick little backup. We got pushed off by Ned. That's no biggie. We know where he's going. And he should be joining us here. There he is.
Nice.
And then he's gonna make this comment.
Yeah. So it's a shame that we don't get to hear from this guy Pete very often, because he is one of the best characters in the game, just dialogue-wise. But he does speak for a long time, and we don't want that. We are speedrunning.
You've got me with me back to the sea.
So
I
this is
yield.
Ned.
I just wanted your hat.
Me hat? That's what this be about. Take the mouldy cut of cloth and away with you.
So now we got the hat.
Yeah.
So now we have the full costume. So now we can go back and talk to Pete.
All right. Now I'm gonna go to a minigame in this game, which is called Vinegar Talk. It is a word memory game. So because of that, I'm gonna need a little bit of silence, or like you can cheer, you can laugh, you can boo, whatever you want. But if you could just not yell words, that'd be great. I'm using the camera here to spawn this guard, so he can help us once again. Just gonna get him into position, put on my finest clothes.
Oh.
Have him actually do the right attack, please.
Oh, that was close.
Gun, please. Thank you. Should
That was
land
good.
properly.
Nice.
Perfect.
Very
Nice.
good. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And
We're gonna need some quiet here, folks.
Yep.
This is again a word memory game.
yeah.
Good luck.
Take the first broadside, shipmate.
You're a sheep-brained, seaweed-slurping sack of
So if I at any point use any option that's already been said throughout the whole game, I'll fail.
Piece of filth.
Brainless, twisted piece of filth. Brainless, twisted piece of filth.
You
So I have a system for doing all this. It's pretty hard to explain, but we'll. It's not important.
But methinks you're a mumbling,
Knuckle Dragon, Cowboy. Knuckle Dragon. I'm a cowboy.
Oh, really? You're a donkey-eared, grog-abusing anchorhead.
Ha! You swear like a child. You're a pin-headed, puss-faced whale fart.
Oh, yeah? You're a marooned, clam-tongued bag of vomit.
That be true enough, but you're idiotic.
Idiotic, toothless, swabber. Idiotic, toothless, swabber.
You're
Alright,
a
if your laughs were good.
duck-billed cabin boy.
Nice. Okay. That's like way harder than it looks. Yeah. Seriously. So yeah, if you at any point repeat what he said or what you said, you have to start that over, essentially.
Correct, and there's like 30 words total. So, I do want to give a shout out to our donation incentive for the practice tool. A part of this is going to be showcasing that you can very quickly swap language, and to do that, I will be repeating this minigame, but in a language that I do not speak. So, if you want to put a donation forward and mention your language, that'd be lovely. The languages that are available that I don't speak are Finnish, German, Italian,
Then let's have it.
French, please don't,
We dug up our retirement.
Portuguese, and
Spanish?
Spanish, correct. So, Finnish, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, French, German.
Pretty much.
We do have a few donations. Would now be a good time?
It would be a lovely time.
All right, we do have $50 from Tina IceN that you may know.
That's my mom.
And she says, from the parents and Mads Bundgaard IceN, thanks for your great work. And then a heart emoji with the hands.
Thanks for doxing.
We also do have $50 from Carcoon that I think have noticed that we are currently having 5 or 4 Danish flags on the screen. And with the donation message simply saying, Lego!
Thank you.
Lego.
And lastly, we do have $5 from... how do I that's a weird... I'm bad at pronouncing names, so we're just gonna say thank you for the $5. But I want to mention that for all of these 3 donations, we are of course very grateful, but none of them were put towards the target. So when you donate, please remember to actually select the target so we can meet this goal and have IceN try to do a word game in a language he doesn't speak.
Correct.
So what IceN just did just now is restarting quitting out to the PS3 menu and rejoining or re-entering the game. That skips an unskippable cutscene that you get at the end of each day in every episode, which is very favorable.
Correct.
Saves a lot of time.
Yeah, so Bentley will essentially pull the gang in for a PowerPoint presentation, which takes a long time, so we'd rather just close the game and not listen to it. Speaking of Bentley, here we have the only job where we primarily play as him. This is called a Dynamic Duo. So I'm gonna just select him and be on our way. Are we missing
Tech?
game?
Take issues?
Nope.
I mean.
Well then,
Can we pause the timer, please?
Yeah.
I do remember this happening to Sly Sonic when had to restart the PS3 as well at one point. So I think it's a PS3 restarting.
all right,
thing.
let's do that.
No.
No.
I'm saying
Game reset?
Resetting.
no. Don't do anything. I'm saying
Okay, right.
it's always an issue for tech whenever
Gotcha.
we reset the PS3.
Pause the timer. Yeah.
We'll subtract some time. It's okay, guys. No worries.
I think
This
that
happens.
safety warning showed up though,
That's true.
so that's kind of strange.
That's not true. Wrong version.
Oh, bruh.
Anyway, I can explain what's gonna happen. We're gonna play as...
Hopefully for good.
Yeah. All right, so we've been losing a lot of time. So we just did Talker Pirates. Now we're gonna head off with Bentley, who, if you play Slide 2, he looks a bit different. Don't know why. Anyway. So this is Dynamic Duo, a job where you will kind of swap between playing as Penelope and Bentley, who are the two like tech geniuses of the gang. So should probably talk about the overall plot of the game. So Sly wants to reclaim his family's massive treasure trove, but unfortunately, an evil scientist has taken over the island where it was stored. So we are assembling a team of masterclass thieves to help break in. And right now we're helping Dimitri, and in return he will be joining our crew to help us recover what's rightfully ours. Part of this is getting his old family heirloom back, and yeah, we're doing it here. So this is a drone Penelope's made to help look for this treasure map to Dag Island. It's gone now. Now we just have these cheesecake slices. But we do have a solution. Let's see what it is.
But it's broken, and I rig all my gear to self-destruct if anyone tries to take it after a malfunction.
Oh no.
That doesn't seem too good.
Will destroy itself if someone tries to pick it up. Aha! What if we could read the disk's contents before touching it?
Interesting. How?
Use my RC card.
Of course.
Yeah.
Why didn't I think of that?
Same code base as the disk.
Anyway, we have a remote control car. Let's play some Trackmania.
Let's go.
So we need to touch all of these 7 pieces without, having the car be destroyed.
No, Jake.
Bye. We have a route to this. It is very easy to fall off the roof and have to do all of this over again. There's only one way up on the roofs, and we're just gonna have to not fall down, hopefully.
Yeah, the physics can get pretty jank, especially around this plank right here. You could just get kind of launched. Hopefully nothing bad happens here. Yeah, this is looking fine.
Seems to be good.
Looking mighty fine.
Yeah.
That's kind of the first half of the job. There's like 3 bits to it. So now we're gonna head towards Skull Keep, I believe it's called.
Yep. And we have a cutscene skip coming up here. This one is fairly difficult. All cutscenes in this game are very long, as you've seen. We are gonna try to have Bentley die, but in such a way that the death fade-out animation will begin as he's being pushed into the cutscene trigger. So I'm gonna put down a bomb right here. Put down another bomb. Blow up Bentley. And hit the trigger.
Nice. There you go. Yeah, so that second bomb essentially pushed him into the cutscene trigger, while the first trigger bomb was the one that actually killed him. So, nice, okay. So now we're gonna head around the back side of the Skull Keep. You can do a lot of crazy movement here as well.
Yeah.
So right now Penelope's following us. You cannot. There's this pillar right here we have to destroy. You cannot destroy it unless Penelope's with you right here. There's a crazy jump there. There's another cutscene skip coming up right here. This one's a little bit more complicated, so IceN's going to put a trigger bomb and jump onto it right here and try to get up to the roof. And once again, try to die to get into the trigger. So he's placing down the trigger bomb. He's going to break the pillar at the bottom to start the cutscene. Penelope's going to come up, the cutscene's going to start, and then he dies, and that skips the whole thing right there. Very good, yeah.
So between those two, we've saved like 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
So we've made up for like a fifth of the take issues. That was a little piece of Penelope talks for a long time. We're just gonna yell at her to stop her and get to what we're doing.
Yep.
So here's the treasure map. It is under heavy security, as you can see. So we're gonna head back to the safe house to pick up some tools, but Penelope's gonna stay, and surely nothing will go wrong. Anyway.
Let's head back to the safe house and get your tools.
Exactly.
Do we have time for a few donations?
That'd be great.
All right, we got $10 from ESA Plum, saying, looks like Bentley really wants that goal to be met. Anyways, shout out to my sis, V, putting that towards the practice tool showcase. So that's amazing. And we got $5 from Prof PS2, saying, green! Also, hi, IceN. I want Espanol. And putting that towards the practice tool showcase. So we got a few different options for the languages.
Some French, some Spanish. Can work with that. Well, Penelope got blinded.
Yeah, so
that's
she's blind now, even though the glasses definitely protect her, but you know.
You have to worry about that.
Yeah. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Crazy 360 out the window. Yeah. Like, she's fine.
It's fine. This game doesn't have fall damage.
Yeah, we're okay.
Yeah. So essentially, the plan now, we're gonna try to lead her back to the safe house, but we can't go there ourselves because it's pretty dangerous. So instead, we're gonna grab our remote camera and make some very discreet noises that will not attract the attention of guards, and just try and lead her. Now, fairly recently, a kind of like softlock prevention was learned to be utilized in this job for a very interesting effect. There'll constantly be a green arrow on Penelope, like the one you can see over there. Just keep an eye on that one. That'll make up very nice noises here. Alright, keep an eye on Penelope. Look at her, and she's gone.
So what's happening to Penelope is that IceN's going to very specific spots on the map, and then using the distract by just spamming circle. So he's standing right here, and he's looking up a little bit. So you can see.
Oh, she's
okay.
Coming along.
Didn't get it, but yeah. But what he's doing is essentially warping her with this soft lock prevention thing right here. So IceN's gonna get up on the ledge here, and there's one last one maybe.
Yeah.
Or she's gonna get up here,
and she's on my head.
Yep. So
there we go.
There we go.
Nice. Now she's in.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. So here we have our first Mary job. Mary's not actually gonna be doing a whole lot, but he does like breaking things. So we're gonna put him in a boat and just let him do his thing.
Pretty much. You can actually do these jobs in reverse order, but I personally prefer to do this one. I've done runs of this too. Whenever, like, I pretty much prefer to do that one as well, because these first two jobs, Dynamic Duo and Talk of Pirates, are really difficult. Yeah, this is Jolly Boat of Destruction. I'd say the hardest part of this job is really just the cycles that are going on at the beginning. There's kind of like 3 parts to this job. You have to destroy what you're literally pointing at right now. You have to destroy 4 of these, then you have to destroy 6 boats, and then a big boat at the end. And the 6 boats that float around in the middle, if you get off cycle, it can get kind of wonky.
Yeah.
And it's very easy too. We'll explain when we get there.
So first part here is breaking these rudders. These rudders are all protected by turrets. Now there's a hidden mechanic where if you've broken every single turret surrounding these rudders, they'll die in 1 hit, when normally they take 5. So we're going to be utilizing that for most of them. However, the last one will be a bit slower, so we'll get there when we get there. I said it.
Yep.
Now Sly's already waiting. He is ready with the cannon. He's gonna be our cannoneer, while Murray's gonna be rowing. Listen, these cutscenes are very long.
Yeah.
It's just part of it.
Yeah, so this first part's going to be over pretty quick. Yeah, again, you're going to see IceN he's going to just be mashing X to just row as fast as he can. He's going to hold down R1 to charge the fire. You can kind of see the, I'm going to call it the reticle here, like the red reticle that's kind of going along here. And he's going to break these two, going to destroy that cannon, this one right in front of him. And then try to get a 2-in-1 here between that. Very close. So on the last one, like IceN said, he's not going to break. He's going to just gun straight for the runner and just ignore the cannons. And he's also going to turn slightly left as this is happening. Now, the reason for that is because the boat will basically face a specific direction depending on when you ended that. So if he's facing the other way, he's going to be backwards. So facing exactly just a little bit left right there is going to make it so that the boat will be facing exactly in the right way here.
Now, this part we have the 6 hover patrols we gotta take out. If you have either ran a Spyro or played it or seen someone run it, you'll know of the flight levels, where you'll just be like flying around trying to get some different objectives. I'd say this is pretty similar. You have to get to all of your objectives relatively fast, and if you don't, the targets you're trying to hit can move away, and you'll have to do some pretty tough catching up.
Yeah, so now, yeah, so what he has to do is he has to ram into it first to remove its armor. It's story. Really random, super random, but yeah, you have to ram into it, then you can shoot it afterwards. And what he's doing is he's shooting before ramming into them, and basically like, so he's shooting now and then running into it and then getting it just to save that extra little bit of time right there. Another thing to mention that we haven't really talked about at all is, again, these cutscenes are pretty long, but you can actually make them a good bit faster if you do change the language. The optimal language for this episode is Dutch. In fact, Dutch is the optimal language for most of this game, except for 2 episodes, which is very funny when you're running full game.
Correct.
If you want to go into that.
Yeah, so this is the only game that I've heard of where it is optional to play in multiple languages throughout the run. So we'll start in Dutch, play all the way up to the 3rd episode where we'll swap to Norwegian, and then head back to... Shout out, Ogi. And then after completing the Talk of Pirates job that you just saw at the beginning, we'll swap back to Dutch.
Exactly. So here, IceN just has to hit the ship's mast in the middle. The cannons can be kind of in the way. It's not too bad, but...
I'm gonna keep a distance here, because my health is a good bit lower than I'd like it to be.
Yeah, when I was new to this, I'd die a lot here too. It can be kind of tough. Very nice.
Alright, and that is Jolly Boat of Destruction, one of the more simpler jobs.
Very nice.
Alright, all the preparations have been done. It is time to steal a pirate ship. And we're gonna do that in the job X marks the spot. Here, to get back to the safe house, we need Sly, but getting there's a bit slow, so I'm just gonna kind of load the game, and we'll be there. And here we are.
Perfect.
So the job trigger's just up on this mast, which can someone tell me like what the function of this piece of architecture is? Like, why is that mast in the middle of a building?
So, this job in particular, I mean, first of all, like, story-wise, this is actually a really, really cool job. Like, it's like a total ship. You'll see it later, but for now, let's focus on this strat here. So, what IceN's gonna do is he's gonna reach the jolly boat. He's gonna, like, sail over to this bigger boat, and we're gonna try and steal it. And there's a long cutscene at the end of this, whenever you take out all these guards on this boat. And what he's gonna do is he's gonna try to fail the job and kill the last guard at the same time, sort of. Yes. And that's going to skip that cutscene. And it's very difficult. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, but I'll just let you do your thing, pretty much.
Come on. Push boosting, please. Thank you. Nice.
Oh, wow, that thing was in the way.
It actually doesn't matter. With the setup, I'm doing bonus cycle, so how fast you get to this doesn't matter unless you're, like, walking, pretty much. So... these 2 big guards, we have to take them out first, because the last guy takes damage. We're essentially going to try to be alerted by him, so we get the job fail cutscene, and we also have the job succeed cutscene play at the same time. Right, so he's going to walk over to the edge, we're going to run so he hears us, but we're also going to smack him. Fuck.
Oh, unlucky.
Nice try. Yeah, there's a couple different ways to do this. Yeah, in any percent runs, that's kind of the stress, to knock him off so that because whenever you knock guards off like this, they just immediately die, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now he's gonna wait for the cycle here. Again, this is very precise.
Let's try one more time. It's not the most forgiving of of tricks. You have a very short leeway to where he'll hear you and where he can actually still do something. There we go.
Nice.
That did it.
That's gonna do it. Yeah.
Yeah. There's also a very long cutscene. I'd say about a minute, maybe 50 seconds.
Yeah, I would say it's actually better to fail it once and then get it again than it is to watch it.
Yeah,
It's that long.
Also, we can shoot the cannons here. Murray will not like that.
That was a bad idea. Why? Everyone's sure to be awake now.
Unlucky. Well, we're sailing away anyway.
To get out of here.
Actually, if you do that and you sail back, this like this skull keep. Oh yeah, they're firing. Oh,
Firing on us.
they're heading for us.
Get out of here.
Anyway, we're leaving. Bye.
Yeah, I literally did not know about that.
Yeah.
So again, first time you're playing this game, this part here is kind of a shock, honestly, because you're used to just being on foot. Here you get a whole second map in episode 5. You're just sailing on open sea, this is like awesome, like just super cool.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of different missions you can do around this whole area. So it's actually very vast.
You can pull up a map to see where you're going, but I know where it is.
Yeah.
But if you're wondering, like, you can see how far we traveled now. Here's some more landmarks, and here's how big the map is.
Yeah.
We are gonna be going quite a ways.
Yeah, so the first job is X marks the spot, and we're gonna get into a dogfight here at the beginning. You're gonna see how the ship combat works. In an ideal world, IceN's gonna try to get a one broadside kill on this first ship here. It's pretty hard to do. It's gonna try to approach it from a specific angle here.
Oh, this is not ideal.
Yeah, it might not work. He's pretty far away too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Nice
So
try.
I was looking for a cloud for a lineup, but for some reason it wasn't there. I'm using these like big fog clouds to line up for this trick, but
Yeah, that might work right there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
There we go.
Yeah, so whenever you hit a ship from the front or the back, you deal triple damage. So that's why he was able to take it out in one broadside here. So here the game kind of teaches you, you can either take out the ship, which he's going to do because it's faster, or you can actually board it to steal the loot from the captain there.
oh, that's some nice lag.
Yeah,
right
that's amazing.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually based on where Sly is looking when you end that fight. So a lot of the time, if you're in a good spot, you can like kind of look up or down or something like that for that.
Yeah.
So again, really cool area. This is only used for this job, Dagger Isle. Has unique guards and some cool glitches, honestly. Just like, you know, if you're just like screwing around.
It does.
Yeah.
We might see that later if we head into a little showcase.
Yep.
For an incentive.
That would be nice. So that ship in the distance, that's exactly where IceN's going right now. And you're going to probably hear him count in Danish, which is going to be really funny.
Yeah, trigger warning, Danish ahead.
So there's kind of like a treasure hunt going on here. I'm just going to let him do it.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I can't count.
Hi. Oh, that guard's going to be in the way a little bit.
Oh, give me back up. Thank you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, fuck.
Oh, this crocodile, man. Oh, dude, the whole game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice.
Done. There we go. Love how you counted in this like weird voice just to make our language seem even worse.
I think we got a pretty good outcome as well because the crocodiles that follow you around, they do not disappear for this cutscene, so we might have a guy just chilling in the back. But we'll see if we get a good angle on him.
That could be funny.
Would now be good time for some donations?
It would be. This is a very long cutscene.
All right, perfect. Because we got $5 from Anonymous, thank you very much, and $10 from Isaac. We have $15 from ESA Plum saying, how much for the Plum video? And I'm pretty sure we can probably make that happen after this Sly 3 showcase. We also have $10 from Ikatharos, I think.
Shout out.
And who says, it would be a crime not to do a talk of pirates in Finnish. And now I'm gonna butcher the Finnish language very, very hard. I'm sorry. Antti tulla teislaitallinen merikarhu.
That's what I'm saying.
How did I do? The Finns and...
Yeah!
We take that. Thank you very much.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, this is the bad guy, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
Thump this chump.
We were here to get the alum back, but we are ambushed by a self-proclaimed smartest man of the Seven Seas who is now kidnapping Penelope. Oh god, we kind of need her, and having people be kidnapped is bad, so let's get her back.
Take your choice.
Guys, we don't have any
Can't imagine
options.
kidnapping people.
Everyone back to the
Would
ship.
you know anything about that,
That's
IceN?
just a bad
Know what you're talking about?
Please. I'm so scared.
Also, yes, the crocodile is just chilling in the back. I literally saw it. It's just like over the shoulders of the guards.
We will
Yeah.
save you.
I trust you.
And I trust you still plan on logging back to your ship. Away with ye. Now!
Oh god. Alright, so we would reset here, but to avoid any further issues, we're just gonna watch more cutscene.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is what. Yeah. Also, they're in 4x3. I love these.
Yeah, these are directly carried over from the PS2, so this is what the game looks like on the PS2 version. That's a good time to mention. I'm playing the remastered PlayStation 3 port of this game that came out in 2010, made by Sansaru Games. It's a great version. Some of the hot elements weren't ported over properly, but we'll get to that later. There's a lot of funny stuff with that. Another funny thing about it is it doesn't work very well. So
I thought you said it was a good port.
yeah, well, it's good until it isn't. So the audio and the rest of the game loads separately, and if they load in a very particular timing, you can either get very distorted audio, you can have a bunch of static that's just pain in the ears. You can get what's called a sound lock, which is where the audio will not load at all, which means that the next time that someone tries to speak or there's a voice line going on or something, the game just will not progress and you'll have to reset. A runner named Bacon Man infamously got this at the very end of the longest job in the game, which lost about 12, 13 minutes. So imagine getting that like 4 hours into your run, 3 hours.
Yeah. I mean, it should be mentioned again, if you just tuned in, this is episodes 5 plus 6. This is a game with 6 episodes. The full game run is 6 hours long. Getting sub 6 is kind of like the holy grail, I would say, in this regard. There's only a handful of runners that have a sub 6 hour run. This guy has one.
Yep.
Hi.
Yep.
Please clap.
Yes. That is very hard. And it's very enduring. Tell me you can run a 6 hour category. Anyway, game time. Okay, so now we have 3 more jobs. We have Crusher from the Depths, which IceN's heading up to right now. He's being very careful here. If you go too close to these ships, you will like auto. There's a circle button you can press to initiate one of these ship battles, which comes up like right there. But if you're too close, it'll like auto do it for you. So he has to be careful not to do that. So yeah, this first there's 3 jobs on this day.
Yeah.
Crusher from the Depths is the first. This is the only time I think we're going to be playing as the Panda King.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you might know who the Panda King is. So this is the only time we're gonna be seeing him in action. We're gonna be seeing him around, but yeah, who is this guy? What does he do?
Panda King is basically the one of the people who killed Sly's father and mother, of course, and stole the original Thieves raccoons in the first game. And we have just become friends with him for some particular reason. He's apparently really good with fireworks, which we will see in this job. And yeah, I personally would not have made that choice, but it's whatever.
It's a choice to just be buddy old pal with a guy who. Yeah.
I mean, story-wise, it's pretty cool. There's a whole interlude and like at the beginning of episode 4 and stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, okay. Think about this. You're a panda who's expert, like who is good with fireworks, and you're fighting a kraken on, like on the sea. It's super random.
Yeah.
But yeah. Again, multiple parts to this job. We're gonna start with the Panda King here. I keep wanting to call him Panda Koning because that's what his name is in Dutch, which is the version. That's the language you play. So there's a couple little like things with this character. When you hold L1, he charges fireworks into his kind of, I don't know, launcher thing.
Backpack thing, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what IceN's gonna do right here. This part here is a little bit RNG. The tentacles are either they're coming up one at a time. This is like kind of the introduction segment. It's either going to come up from the left or the right. It's just random. Pretty much an entire 50-50. Right now he's 0 for 3. It's very unlucky.
Yep.
Just having to turn around. The camera doesn't move the fastest. There we go. Got one right. There we go. Another thing about charging the... I just noticed the HUD. Wow, it's like really off. Wow, that's really off to the side.
This port's great, by the way.
Love sense.
Anyway,
What?
Here's the crusher.
Okay, yeah. So here's the crusher. IceN's gonna charge the firework all the way up to full, and that's gonna deal double damage, I believe.
Yeah, per rocket it deals double damage.
Yeah.
There's gonna be moving in a circle because he will be spitting facts and logic, and we do not want to be touched by any of it.
Great. Alright, speaking of the HUD, it's still aiming with the middle of the screen, even though it's off-center.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Then I noticed the bar not being on the side of the screen. So.
Oh, that as well, yeah.
Fun fact, if you shoot the cannons right here, you'll just completely hardlock the game and you can't do anything.
Really?
Yeah, like during this little intermission.
Okay, so here the crusher is trying to pull the boat down. It can actually get kind of scary at some points if he puts like 4 tentacles on the same side. IceN's got this under control.
Hopefully.
The worst part is when he puts the tentacles on the very edge, like those two right here. He's gonna have to do a little tricky jump there, because you can accidentally hit the cannons in front of the tentacles instead.
Like I just did back there.
Yeah, exactly. So this lasts for a little while. Again, casually, it can be a little challenging.
When you've done it 100 times, it becomes a bit more manageable.
Yeah, it's not too bad. You can also get lucky and get like one rocket can hit like 2 tentacles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got this under control. Also, one thing that's kind of weird about this job is the masts are destroyed. Like you're just in the middle of the water. The moment the job's over, they just come back. Like,
yeah, true.
Yeah. I also don't know why they just explode on their own. So yeah, there's that. All right, phase 2. Yeah, go ahead.
It's kind of like a mix of the first 2 phases. We're both gonna have the tentacles smacking down as well as the big hit.
So you're also gonna notice there's gonna be a little bit of lag. IceN's gonna try to look down just a little bit, not like a whole lot, just to keep the crosshair on the crusher. But whenever he's got like everything fully loaded and whatnot, just gonna look down just a smidge, just to reduce a little bit of lag. It's mostly the fog effect that's causing it. So yeah.
Yeah, a lot of particles.
Yeah.
Oh, he hit his own.
Oh, nice.
Wow, I've never seen that.
Yeah, me neither, actually.
He hit his own tentacle with the fireball. I've never seen that. It like got in the way. That was interesting.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's a first. Cool.
This isn't even friendly fire. That's just.
All right, so this part's kind of funky. We now go back to Sly. So Panda King's done for this job. So Sly is gonna take over here.
Yep.
So now it's going to be like kind of like a head-on battle with the Crusher. So Sly is going to need to... the Crusher will like put its tentacle on the boat, you swing at it, and it sticks to the boat like glue. It's really weird. And you have to do this 3 times. So at first, you need 3 tentacles to stick. Then the Crusher will come in close. And then IceN will fire the cannon. So you're going to see there's 1 right there, 2 right there, and he's looking for a 3rd. He's going to get it on the side. Now the Crusher will come in. He's gonna fire at it right here, and he's looking for 4 now. You don't want to be too quick actually, because you still need these cannons are on a cooldown. So hopefully right here the cannons will cool down quickly enough. Oh, that's perfect. Optimal. That's so optimal. Let's go. We love to see that. Now IceN's gonna look for 5, and because not all the cannons were off the cooldown, so when you shoot one of the cannons, it shoots all of them that are off cooldown pretty much.
Yeah.
So you can see. There's a bunch right here. That was a really good phase 3. Nice. Very nice. Yeah,
that works.
And that's the end of this job too.
Here we have another character you haven't seen before. This is the Guru. We love the Guru.
We're just a team of misfits.
Yeah. He is an Australian Aboriginal who has mind control powers, and to recruit this Crusher for our final operation, we will be needing his assistance. He speaks like this. Fun fact, he's the only character who doesn't get dubbed over in any of the different languages. He's always this.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
No need to change anything.
Exactly.
What's he trying to do?
Getting us a new ally out here in the sea.
Do we have time for a few donations?
We have time for one.
We have time for one. We have $5.50 from Tech Issues saying, "Why do you have to be so mean to me and try to eliminate me all the time? I just want to be famous." I think you're very famous right now, Tech Issues. Good
Yes,
job.
thank you for your service. So this next job goes by many names. Officially, it's called Battle on the High Seas. It's also known as RNG on the High Seas, BS on the High Seas, Luck on the High Seas, so on and so forth. As you can imagine, this is not a very popular one. It consists of 3 different ship battles, where the first one, there's an easy setup for getting it done and over with. For the second and third one, you'll be fighting more and more ships, and their patterns can be very unforgiving. Like, you can just be spending a lot of time trying to get them down with a critical shot to the front of the whales.
Worst case scenario, you can also die. That's possible too.
You can, yes.
Yeah, this can take, like, a really good job is in, like, the low 4 minutes. They can also be, like, 8 minutes.
Yeah, the best ever completion is a 4 minute and 7 seconds by the runner Avatar. And we also have a former world record holder who in a race of this got like 8 or 9 minutes.
Yeah, so right here you have to raid this ship. So IceN's gonna try to. Oh, that was weird. We're gonna try to get on the mast.
What's going on?
Yeah, this is funky. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got a little bit good RNG here. The captain can either be Chihuahua or Golden Retriever. We got Golden Retriever. That's a little bit better because of just the way when you hit it, so IceN's gonna do this stun attack right here. Fighting on the stairs.
Yep.
It's always a problem. So IceN's gonna try and do this attack right here, which is just gonna stun him in place. And the Chihuahua will get knocked away, whereas the Golden Retriever will just kind of get stunned in place. That saves a little bit of time there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first fight against, like, just one ship. Now it's gonna be 3 ships. Now, if IceN enters the fight at the right angle, he's gonna be able to line up a double, where he's going to fire one broadside, it's going to kill one immediately, and go to the other side immediately and fire another, and it's going to kill both of them. The last guy can be a little weird with the patterns. Okay, yeah, so we're right on it. So let's see.
So we should be lined up for a double kill on either side, as Ricky says. So there's 1, and here's 2.
Yeah, again,
and then
yeah, that's okay. That's fine.
This is probably like one of the best patterns.
Yeah.
You're sub 4.
That's already too late. First of all, we're playing in English, so
true.
That's a rip. We can take down the mast, hopefully. Nice.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. So IceN was trying to get the broadside in while some of the cannons were still charging, so that you can now. So like now he has to wait for the cannons, for example, which loses a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Which is also how this, like on the small level you can lose a lot of time. On the big level you can lose tons of time.
Correct. So now we're gonna head over to the last fight. This one
sucks.
Yeah,
it sucks. It sucks big time. If you're doing episode 5 individual level runs, you will lose all your runs to it. If you're doing full game runs, you will lose all your runs to it. So IceN again is gonna. You kind of want to. Okay.
I'm gonna want to approach it like going like directly 90 degrees or directly fucking 0 degrees down.
Yeah, exactly. So he's gonna. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So whatever the next 2 ships do right here. Okay, double left. That's a weird pattern, but it's workable.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the same strat I did on the 3rd ship last time.
Okay, this is a problem. Okay, so 1 did not die. Okay, he just friendly fired his buddy.
That's lovely.
Interesting. We're really hoping for this guy to turn right now because we want him to face. Yeah, okay. This could be hairy.
Yeah. This is what we call a battle on the high seas moment.
Yeah, that's also... Okay, man, this is tough. We really want to hit him from the front or the back because it deals triple damage. If they're turning the wrong way, we are not going to get that damage. They are all smoking.
Oh, that's a cannonball.
So this guy's going to go down right here for the triple damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then maybe one of these will be enough since he's turning.
He might only be firing like 1 or 2. Yeah, this is only 1 cannonball. Yeah, nice. Okay,
good.
Really good.
Right.
1 cannonball, but it's still triple damage.
Yeah, now this guy's just too far away. If I try and shoot now, it'll just not reach. We'll get a gutter ball like you saw in X marks the spot. I'm just gonna get a little bit closer and then we'll turn. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't turn so we can get the damage. It probably still gonna kill though. Okay, he's still going. That's really nice.
It's perfect.
Shout out to this guy. He's drowning.
So again, you can either wait for the oh, the leg.
Oh, God.
It's this guy. Shout out to this guy.
So you can either turn the ship around,
Cannon.
or you can wait for the broadside here. Honestly, all things considered, that was pretty good. Like, that was pretty good.
It's workable.
Not bad at all.
No disasters. Money?
Money.
We love money. It keeps piling on.
Yeah, thanks for the donations, guys.
Those ship donations.
Yeah.
Speaking of, can we fit in one donation?
Yes, we can.
All right, because we do have a $50 donation from Inferno.
Yo.
No message, but putting it towards the practice tool showcase, is where we are almost halfway towards the $500. Currently 230 of the way there, so get some more donations in. We will definitely want to see that. We still have about an hour left to get that met. So
Yep.
yeah.
So now we're heading into... What's it called?
Deep sea danger.
This is deep sea danger, yes.
I think so, yeah.
I have 1,000 hours in this game. Anyway. This is the first job where we're actually playing as Dimitri.
Yeah.
Who is just a character.
I actually really like this job. It's very unique. There's not really anything in the game quite like it.
Yeah.
It's in the corner of the map. It's pretty annoying. Okay, so one thing I found out is that when you do this job, if you do this job first, well, just if you do this job in general, you get a supposed ship upgrade to your cannons. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing it so we can take down LeFwee's ship for the operation. Now, it's supposed to... So you would think casually, it's like, oh, that's smart. I'm going to do deep sea danger first so I can upgrade my cannons, then do battle on the high seas. So the job you just saw, you can deal more damage there. It's just visual. There's nothing to it. Super annoying. Thanks, Sucker Punch. Love the game, though, but yeah, that sucks.
That's purely cosmetic.
So, this job... first of all, this cutscene rocks.
Yeah, this is one of the best cutscenes in the game.
Dimitri's dialogue is fire.
Yeah.
So
he's always a lovely on-screen presence.
Here we go.
You all set with your gear?
Got the gear, got the macho swimsuit, got more juice than you'll ever know. Wow. I'm a hit singer with a bullet.
Cool, Daddy-O. How about you take your pimp self down beneath the H2O and get nasty with the scuba? Yo, with the bling.
That's right. But you'll never capture my essential style. It's like smoke, ungrabbable and all over the place. But no matter nothing, come at me with some turtle talk. You got your own.
Fine. You're a
So, fun fact about Dimitri. He's French. My apologies. And he originally learned English by watching hip-hop videos. Like, essentially, he learned English from MTV. So,
yep.
Hence the pronunciations, hence the everything. He's just lovely.
Hey,
yeah.
You want some depth optimizers for your scuba mask?
And this is
Help you spot sharks.
this is a shout out to in the PS2 version of the game. You got a pair of 3D goggles those like old red and blue ones that hurt your eyes. You got them.
You get the movies.
Yeah, and they look like Slice masks. They're really cool. A couple of jobs come with a mode built in where you can put those on to get half the frame rate and double the fun.
So this job essentially, so what IceN did at the beginning was he waited in the tunnel at the beginning to get Bentley to say some dialogue. The moment that dialogue pops up, he immediately guns it to the open part of the sea because there's like a net that he's taken all these cannon upgrades into right here. That net will not come down until Bentley finishes that dialogue, which can be interrupted by going out to the open sea. When you go onto the open waters, Bentley will basically say, you can't swim out there, come back, and then the net will drop quicker. So IceN is actually just, I mean, obviously you want to go as fast as you can, but the main reason is everything's kind of on cycles here. So you can base it on a little bit on the music, just kind of feel it out. You can look at your timer. These fish that are swimming down here on a cycle, there should be one right ahead, right here. Oh, nice. You beat the cycle. That's really good.
Yeah.
And there's going to be one here.
Will be right around here. There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
You gotta wait. Boom. Ah.
Nice.
All right. Now 5 hammerhead sharks are gonna come up. They have like some oil in their fins or something, so we gotta kill them to power up the supposedly power-ups. They need 2 shots, so we're just gonna like kind of bait them. Ow! That's my face. I need that. A lot of casual players try to like swim sideways to dodge him, which makes a lot of sense. But if you swim backwards, you just always lined up for the next shot.
Yeah. Also, if you hadn't noticed, yeah, the HUD is it doesn't really reach the end of the screen.
Yes. Shout out to Sansaro. This port's fantastic.
Yeah, that was pretty good actually.
Yeah, this'll do. So this is the this would be another game reset. Now we're essentially just gonna talk about how we are gonna head back to Bloodbath Bay now that we've got everything we need. We checked off the shopping list. We got money. We got upgrades. We got a squid. We're ready for a raid.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's hear about that.
Dude, I haven't heard these in ages, man.
Yeah, same.
This is cinema.
It is.
So nostalgic.
Speaking of listening to things,
Give it a go.
Yeah, we do have a $10 donation from Sondo saying the chat walk. And putting that towards the Practice Duel Showcase. So keep those donations coming. I think we can probably squeeze a few more in.
could someone give me some water?
During this little thing here. Oh, we do have $5 from T-Fox saying,
Yo, T-Fox.
miss you, PlayStation Nation. Love you all. And yeah, we definitely also miss T-Fox here.
We do.
Yeah.
Penelope might be on board, so we cannot sink this ship.
That's right.
I should jump onto the enemy vessel and then
Don't worry about it.
surrender.
Yeah, I was being asked, how do you get the how did they get the pictures for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man.
What does Bentley know? Don't even begin.
Yeah, sorry.
Maybe he's just really good at Photoshop.
Clearly not in episode 4.
Yeah. So the plan is beat him in a ship fight, board him like you would, and then just like hand yourself over. And before being handed over, he's gonna make you walk the plank, and you try and just piss him off, so he'll like try and prove you wrong for calling him stupid. And thank you. And reveal where Penelope is in a rage.
Yeah, so again, it was explained a little bit in the briefing right there, but there are two things that the gang are looking out for here. Penelope could either be aboard LeFwee's ship, or she could be in the Skull Keep. So we're trying to the gang's trying to cover both options here.
Yeah.
This is a weird one. Again,
Probably.
it doesn't want to get too close. It can auto begin a fight. It is literally faster in almost all cases. If you fall into one of these ship fights, you just want to load the game immediately. It skips it. You do go back to... It would be Dagger Isle here.
Yeah.
But it's just way faster to do it that way.
Yeah, the ship fights just take so long.
Yeah. But the money, though.
The money.
You're already pretty loaded. You have like 70,000. I saw your coin count before you started the run. Those who know.
Anyway, we're back.
Yeah, we're so back.
So this this is another ship fight, but this is against LeFwee's ship. It is very heavily armored. We're gonna need to land a pretty nice crit along with some extra damage before we can actually finish it off. The strat here is to look at what direction he turns and go the other direction, or match him depending on how you look at it. So he's going left. We're also turning left.
Yeah.
He's gonna shoot at me. That's gonna hurt. Ow. You can just put it out by swinging at it. I don't know how this works, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I always found that weird.
Yeah. And then if you do it right, he'll be lined up for a crit very shortly.
There we go.
Here we are.
Nice.
works.
Very good.
Ram 'em and jump on board.
Great success.
This is another really great cutscene right here. So again, Sly's jumping aboard, and then he's like, "Oh, there's a lot of guys here," but he's doing it on purpose. Oh, the double yawn.
Whoa.
Huge.
Bad choice riding a ship packed with over 100 pirates. Sure, your cane is up to the task.
Alright, so this is a minigame that's recurring throughout the game. It is a dialogue minigame where you have to pick the right dialogue option and just try and get to your goal. This time, of course, make this guy mad.
Take heart, boys.
So we're gonna try and throw some insults his way and see what happens. I think first we're gonna be looking at like the way he talks,
Making me walk the plank? You're the pinnacle of creativity, LeFwee.
or his creativity. I remember how this goes.
Smartest man in the seven seas, you
Yeah, he's not creative.
slanderous scabbard.
You've got a real knack for pirate talk. Put two nonsense words
Pirate
together.
Talk, I played that.
Scary pirate name calling.
Bah! You might be quick with the put down, but who's got the hidden girl? Me!
Who
You'll
does?
never find her.
Also, I do love how we've established that she might be on the ship, so let's fire on
I'm
it.
not worried about Penelope.
Oh, yeah.
A girl tough as that will free herself by tomorrow morning, then come and steal your wallet.
Ha! That chickadee will never escape a skull keep. She's
Rage
locked
bait.
up in irons, and there she is, until
True.
she agrees to love me. Despite
They're good at that in the Cooper gang. Especially Bentley.
Yeah.
Literally in episode 3, just says your mom in one of those dialogue options.
Yeah.
Mugshot just rages.
And that is the correct option.
Yes.
Yeah.
Step on it, Murray.
Alright, now we're gonna need to get back to Bloodbath Bay because we've been told she's in the Skull Keep. Now, of course, the whole harbor patrol's after us. They got big ships, they got medium ships, they got turrets in the water, they got land... Not landmines, that is mines.
Water mines.
Mine mines.
Drop me off at the dock.
Right, here we have a relatively tight jump. We're gonna do what's called a disguise jump. It is a piece of high-tech manipulation where essentially by equipping the disguise you saw from the first job and unequipping it, we can have the game send us back to our original grounded position height-wise.
So, yeah, so IceN's going to jump right here with a Pharaoh Pounce. He's going to swing the cane. He's going to disguise and jump right here and grab the ledge. Very nice.
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 That's very tight.
Yeah. That skips having to go the whole way around.
Yeah.
Basically.
Alright, here we have a very interesting part of the job. There's a big cutscene skip coming up here, saving over, I think it's like 70 seconds.
He's good.
To do that... Slice dead now. He does have loot. To do the skip, Bentley will be picking the locks on Penelope's cell that she's in. In the meantime, guards will be swarming him, and we're gonna have to take them out one at a time. To do the cutscene skip, we're gonna have to have Bentley die at a very specific time where guard number 80 dies. Not 8, not 18, 80.
80.
Yes. So, crowd, I'm gonna need to kill 80 guards, and I'm gonna need to keep count. Could we get a fucking count going? It's gonna be a while.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here, and again, for episode runs, this is kind of the, like, last killer.
Yeah.
The window is about 0.2 that you can actually hit this in. It's not easy. At all. Yeah.
Yeah, the final guard needs to be killed in a 0.2 second window,
Yeah.
which you have no real good visual clue on. It's kind of like when Bentley is shot and it falls on the ground, like when your brain has registered that he's on the ground, then you press the button to do it. Yes?
Yeah.
Kind of depends on your reaction time. It's very tight.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're trying to react to it, you'll be too early.
True.
Also, this cutscene is super, super long.
It is.
Yeah.
It's about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Normal skipping is, is 70. But how are we gonna kill these guards?
Cannons?
We got a better idea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Crusher has, like, this infamous reputation among the pirates. So everybody just, like, scours in fear when they see the Crusher. Because it's, like, kind of, you know, it's like a myth, and then he shows up, and then... and all this stuff. So right here, we're going to need the count, folks. So there's 2 tentacles. You can, like, slam them both with L1 and R1. So let's get it going, y'all. Here we go.
Alright, so whenever I smack a guard, that's 1. We're gonna let Bentley take some damage. 1.
1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Don't.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
We're doing this.
15, 16.
There we go.
17,
18.
18, 19, 20,
Alright, so 1 screw is loose. 3 more.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. When we're close to 80, probably be quiet.
Halfway there.
Yeah, because of your cue. 44, 45, 46.
Again, faster now.
47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. 20 more. Okay.
61.
62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. Haha. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78,
8,
9,
79.
Yes! Okay, let's go! Yes! 80! Nice.
All right.
Massive cutscene skip there.
So this is the boss fight versus LeFwee. It's Penelope doing it because we freed her. And Penelope Bentley kind of got a... He got style on. He can't really do a lot right now. So she donned her finest pirate outfit and grabbed the sword, and now we're fighting LeFwee. There's a cool piece of tech here where if he does the parry animation where you have to press triangle to like uppercut him, you can actually just push him. Which this part of it, it's random.
Yeah. So on this third, he's hoping for the right animation here. If he can, okay, did not get it on the first try there. Yeah. So we're hoping he does that where he kind of swings it forward like that. That's the one.
Nice.
We're gonna be able to push it, and that is very close. One more. There we go.
All right. So that is the end of episode 5. There's gonna be a long cutscene here. I would be resetting the game to skip it, but I'm just gonna load a save in the interest of time.
Very fair.
Yeah.
So that's episode 5. That is the longest bit of the game. We're just gonna get ready, yeah? Normally there'll be like a 3-minute intro cutscene. Let's just take the short version.
Yes.
All right, so this is the first job where we see a character called Carmelita, who is a kind of like love interest / antagonist that's reoccurring throughout the whole series. This is the first job where we play as her. She has some very interesting tech called double shots. Basically, she's a cop, she has a gun, a stun gun, and that gun is on a cooldown. Essentially, we can use her melee attack to like cut the cooldown in half and fire as fast, like twice as fast as normally. And you might be wondering what is even going on. So the first thing you do in this game is actually the first job of the last episode, where you go to the vault, stuff goes wrong, Sly is taken by massive whatever this thing is.
Yeah.
It's an abomination is what it is.
Yeah.
And now we're cutting back to the present, where everyone is banding together to help get Sly up and running, help get into the vault.
Yeah. Yeah, so for episode 6, the whole gang is assembled. We're now going to try and break into this vault that's sitting at the top of the spire of the mountain here. So again, at the beginning, there's kind of a couple phases to this fight. IceN's going to keep a lock on this foul beast right here. Just going to keep the crosshair a little bit to the side here, just so that these enemies on the ropes won't be targeted instead. The final piece is going to break right here.
Man, the property damage is going crazy.
Yeah.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is my property. It's being taken over.
Yeah, exactly. So the whole reason we needed everybody in the, like, you know, all these master thieves essentially is because Dr. M, the guy who really wants the treasure in this, I was giving you the audio cue there. Yeah, the guy who wants the treasure in this vault, this guy right here, this is Dr. M. He's just set up an entire fort of defenses and stuff like that. So in order to break through and take back what's rightfully ours, we've just assembled this whole crew. So episode 6 is like, this is the ultimate, like, just like kind of gauntlet through the last couple of missions. It's kind of a unique episode. It's the only episode in Slide 2 and 3 where you're not just running around going into job triggers and stuff like that. It's kind of just like one job after another. It's like just a plethora, just a full sprint to the end.
Yeah, we were meant to have a hub here, but this game was made in less than a year, so some corners had to be cut. A good example of corners being cut is Carmelita herself. She is a playable character, but she is very far from finished. For example, her drowning like voice line, she doesn't have one. If she dies to water damage, you hear Bendy drowning.
Yep.
Certainly is a choice. And here we have the most epic 1v1 that the world will never see.
I can't believe this idiot.
Actually, I've never thought about that. We never see that monster again.
No, we don't.
No.
I'm guessing that, like, they just go out on the boat, Carmelita jumps away, and that thing can just go sailing.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Who's gonna show up in Sly 5?
Holy,
Please.
that'd be a sick callback.
Yeah, true.
He's the main character of Sly 5.
Yeah.
Just that dude on the boat.
Alright, here we have the job, A Deadly Bite. It is the only job where we're going to be playing as the Guru, who's simply the goat. So, we have an issue here. Sly's cane is stuck on a buoy, which is magnetic, so we can't get to it. Every single person in the crew is wearing some sort of metallic gear. I'm guessing it's Dimitri's rings.
Can't let go of the bling.
Can't forget the bling.
Yeah.
No. Except the Guru, and he just has a great idea of how we're gonna get, of how he can get to the buoy and take it off. Which I won't spoil. I'll just let you see for yourself. So anyway, this is a this is one of the like pretty heavy, not heavy, but it's one of the earlier reset points if you're doing episode 6 runs for themselves. Since it's relatively RNG dependent how the different traps that you have to dodge in this thing show up, and sometimes you can just get screwed over and be hit by stuff, which obviously loses time. But yeah, Bendy had the idea to have the Guru recruit some local sharks to sail them out to the buoy. Now these sharks swim pretty slow, surprisingly enough. However, they jump like twice as fast, so we're just gonna be spamming that. I'm gonna be trying zigzag in here because there's gonna be random traps appearing that.
Whoa,
Nice jump. There's gonna be random traps appearing that I'll have to dodge, and they kind of just appear in front of me, so I'll try and like zigzag around to.
Are you gonna try to do the trick here?
If I'm low enough on health, and it makes sense.
Okay.
There's a trick here to make the game think that you're not riding on a shark, but also where you are.
Yeah, there's essentially a way to make it so that the you can basically disable the traps with a precise trick where you quickly get off the shark and then remount. It doesn't necessarily save any time, but yeah, it can help be in a more straight line. It's safer for some of the longer lines. So yeah.
The only hard part is pulling it off. Like you need to do 3 inputs like very tightly.
Yeah.
And if you miss it, you fall in the water and respawn. Oh, I'm on 1 hit. Just gonna take it a bit safe.
Yeah, yeah. The mines that pop up, the 2 mines, but the rope in the middle also deals the damage.
Yeah.
So it's actually a pretty dangerous trap in general. Once again, gonna just point out the HUD. Very strange, like diamond shape right here.
Yeah. If you're playing in 4x3, it fills it up perfectly, but since we're in 16x9, not so much. Alright, so this is the last pack of sharks we're heading out to. They are the furthest away, so I'll try once and see if I can get the trick working.
You'll know if it works or not, depending on the. Very close.
Oh,
alright. Okay. But anyway, we fell in the water, we died, so the shark gets respawned with a full bar of health, which will probably be enough to take me out there.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, so he's trying to remount to the shark really quick. You know it works when the health bar in the corner goes away.
Yeah.
Effectively. Yeah, so he needs to mount every single one of these to get them to follow you. I just noticed now that they turn from like blue to like orange.
Yeah.
I did not know that actually.
Yeah, I don't know why orange, but alright.
That's an indicator. That's nice.
Also, I've never seen sharks with like cow spots.
Yeah. Those are new. Those could be like some, you know, mutant ones from Dr. M or something. They could be some lore.
They could very well be.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, we got the sharks out. We can overload the buoy and we'll just grab the cane. Never mind.
Psych.
Oh. Well, it's in the water. And no one here can swim. Except
the man with the bling.
Yeah, so we're going to be returning for the second and final Dimitri job of the game, called Deep Sea Danger.
Penelope prepped Dimitri for the job.
Oh man, we got more great dialogue.
No,
these
the Dark Currents is called.
Like that.
dude, these Dimitri cutscenes, man, they're so good.
Yeah, they truly are.
You're a credit to the team.
So this is like the only I would call auto scroller job in this run anyway. Nice frame.
What?
So yeah. So throughout, as you can see, like lightning strikes throughout this whole episode.
Oh.
And if you get the job complete screen while a lightning strike goes on, it'll just be yellow. Yeah, this is the only auto scroller job. You essentially can't do a lot to go faster. It is it's a tunnel where you dodge obstacles followed by a boss fight. The boss fight, you're limited to how fast you can shoot and how accurate you can hit. There's a running joke in the community that if you want the community gold in this job, you just press the fire button frame perfectly every time, and you don't miss a shot, and you'll have it.
Sounds simple enough.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Go on then.
Oh, this is your showcase.
Oh, this is so funny when he jumps in. That noise, man. Oh, dude, there's so many good ones.
Dimitri noises.
Yeah.
Alright. That's the cane, just gotta grab it. Seems simple enough.
Dude, the cane's just like got a mind of its own.
Yeah. It's almost like there's some currents, and it's pretty dark down here. Oh, actually the controls are kind of swapped around here. So in the first Dimitri job, the triangle and X buttons would send you forward and backwards, but here they send you up and down because of this is just a very different form of the display style. So essentially, here we're just dodging these mysterious claws that are trying to snap at us, and we don't really know where they're coming from, but maybe we'll find out.
Yeah, this is one of those instances where, from a speedrun perspective to a casual perspective, this goes from like very hard when you're a kid to like laughably easy.
Yeah.
Like, mostly just because the controls are kind of funky when you're a kid, and just, yeah.
I'm gonna line up the reticle, so for this absolute freak, I'm just gonna be lined up for the first shot to begin with. And I miss, nice. Anyway, actually, this job is so simple that it's gonna be shooting attacks at me. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff I'll have to avoid, but they deal so little damage that if you just don't miss too many shots, you don't have to move at all.
Yeah, you essentially deal damage faster to him than he deals to you, so if you just keep hitting your shots,
yep,
you just out-damage him, so that's kind of the strat, is to just... Again, you can swim around in this room right here, but it's just, there's no point, really. That's the worst attack you can get, pretty much, because he kind of goes up like that.
It's on a cycle, so you can predict it, and I'm just not paying attention.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you can... If you look at the health bars right there, yeah, you can see Dr. M has a lot lower health than us.
So we're going to be seeing a lot of his just wonderful creations throughout this this whole episode.
Yeah, he's kind of like a mad scientist, and he's got all these weird like creations. Like this is like some mech fish thing, and we got like the mutant thing that was early is like, I don't know, a turtle and something else. It's gorilla maybe. It's kind of hard to know, but yeah, just like monstrosities.
Yep.
So he got away with the cane. L.
Well, we'll have to try again. Alright, next up. And I do believe we have time for a message.
Fantastic, because we do have a $50 donation from Rev, saying, lovely to have another week of ESA. Have an amazing event, everybody. Greetings from the Netherlands. Putting that towards the Practice Tool Showcase, which is now at $290 out of the 500, and we still do have a little bit of time left before this run ends, where you can get those donations in. So please keep them coming.
Lovely. Remember to get your donations in. Get your language for the word minigame. I should put a reminder for that if you're just tuning in. At the beginning of this run, I did a word memory game in English where you have to remember a bunch of words and repeat them, and like try not to repeat them. A part of this practice tool showcase will be to do this minigame again, but in a language that I do not speak. Your options are Finnish, Spanish, Portuguese, French, German, and Italian. So if you'd like to see any of those, please include that in your message when you put that towards the incentive. We're very close to it, so get those donations in and help us get there.
Yeah, get those in.
Alright, this is a a very interesting job. It's called bump, charge, jump. You might remember the remote control car from when we went around and grabbed those cheesecakes. It's gotten a bit of an, I don't know about upgrade. It's lost the top turrets. It's got like some bumpers now on the side. It's got a side grade. Essentially, we're gonna be going on a couple of different racetracks where there's gonna be other cars going around. If you bump into them, you'll get one of these like orbs. If you get 5 of them, you can proceed to the next one. However, a strat that was previously thought to be TAS only has been developed into a point where it can actually be performed by people in real time. And that involves getting ahead of a car and reversing into it and trying to get on top of it. That way you can try and bump it while you're on top of it, but then like essentially juggle it back and forth beneath you, spawning multiple orbs at once. It can be anything from getting like just one because you didn't do it properly, or you can get up to 4, I think is the limit. I think 5 has been like, we have gotten 5 bumps but only 4 spawned, which is fine because usually you'll have one by the time you get to do. Thank you, Panda King.
Yeah. So here we go.
Yeah. So this is what it normally looks like. You're gonna be going up the side of a car, bumping it, getting an orb. Then I'm gonna reverse and try to get on top of one of these, and just bumping it in again. That got 2.
That's a double right there. That's
yep.
Not too bad. That's probably pretty good. No?
Please?
The single.
Just give it to me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
get rid of this guy. So you don't want to essentially. So IceN needs to get 5 of these and then get to the end of the track, which is this left path right here. Normally that button right there is on red. The moment you get 5, it goes to green. Yep. And casually, you're meant to kind of keep lapping these tracks until you catch these cars to get them. So IceN's staying at the beginning here, reversing into this one. Might not be. Yeah, did not get any there. Let's try again. Double maybe?
Nah, single.
Okay. This is very difficult, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Ooh.
Juicy. Oh, that was a triple.
Oh, babe.
Nice. So now he just needs 1 right there.
I'll just do that.
Yeah. So again, instead of just lapping around the track, he's getting the 5, then getting to the end here. Way better.
Don't you?
What's his problem?
I'll spare him.
These cutscenes are so funny. It's like it goes up and there's like nothing there, and then it cuts to a different camera angle.
Yeah.
And there's the satellite that you're like ramming into.
Alright. There's plenty of leeway here, so I can just try and get ahead of this guy and dupe him a bit. It's pretty hard because you don't really have time to turn the camera around.
That's
nice.
At least 2.
Yep, 2. I'll take it. Is that any? That was 1.
1.
Alright. And if you end up on 4 here, you can usually get another car. Oh. Well, let's see how this goes.
Oh, what was that one doing?
You can usually catch a car here if you make it a good cycle. Let's see.
It's gonna be tight.
Hey. Nice.
We're just gonna do a little backup.
Let me just. This is gonna be.
Wait, that works? Okay.
And we're done.
Okay, sick. Not too bad.
Nice, nice. So after this strat got discovered, the community gold went from, I think, a 430 something down to a 407. And I should mention 2 of those minutes are purely cutscene, like 220-ish.
You think I want to sit this one out?
Understood.
So here we see a mechanic returning from episode 3, which is a like biplane dogfight tournament in Holland. So we're gonna pick our plane back up and try to take out some like heat-seeking turrets. I don't know why we need to take those out. We are
for the defense, probably.
We're like a couple of guys heading inside the vault. We'll be fine. Anyway, we're gonna need to have them shoot at us before this like force field around their battery drops.
It should be mentioned that this is not infinite ammo. You can see the ammo counter below the health bar in the top left right there. And that's definitely gonna matter a little bit here.
Yeah. For this section, it's not a big deal, but for the next one...
You don't get a refill, do you?
No.
Yeah.
But we can force one.
Yeah. Run into that right there.
Yeah.
Spawn you right at this one.
So here, I will be taking these next 2 shots. On purpose, I promise. Then we can just have this guy shoot, and we'll be done. So now I'm on like 2% health. So when I start this phase, I can just, because I'm low on ammo, I can just like go down here. Slice dead. Roll credits. There's a phase where Dr. M has apparently made some mutant bats that have guns on them, because hell yeah. We need to take them out by first firing a missile on them to drop their shield, because of course they have a shield. And after they have a shield, you need to deal a small burst of damage, and then they'll fall down. Hopefully, if you don't waste too much ammo, you can do it without getting an ammo refill. If you look around the area, you might see some like blue glowing things. Those will be ammo pickups, but you need to go out of your way to get them, so they will lose time if you try and pick them up.
There's also a small strat that IceN's going to do at the end here. So you see how the kill counter does not actually, like right here, he's going to shoot down this bat, and it's not going to say 14 right away. That's because it takes a while for the bats to hit the ground to actually count towards this. So in order to save on time here, IceN's going to run into the last couple here just to save a little bit of time, just because it saves a little bit more time. So IceN's going to just run into that and find one more and just run into it, and that's going to just save time. Okay.
It was falling.
Okay, okay. It was just falling, yeah.
What? Another creature?
It's a whale firefly.
Almost.
Oh, I was close. I didn't actually know the line.
And he's piloting it once again.
Why is he piloting it from the rear, man? That's weird.
Kind of freaky.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here we get let loose. We have infinite ammo, infinite boost, infinite everything here, except health. So still gotta be careful. But we essentially just gotta keep the beam on.
Gotta say, this is so satisfying.
Yeah,
Just like look at the health bar just burning down right now. You're not really meant to get this close. Doing a really good job just keeping that fire on him constantly there. Nice.
Yeah, so he's deploying defenses, but when we get too close to him, they just won't hit us. I'm also going to be shooting missiles. They deal like 2 pellets worth of damage, but like, why not? We have infinite.
Yeah, you can shoot them at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, the 2 lines, that was pretty good.
Yep.
Nice.
He tossed out a little hashtag at the end.
Yeah, so now Sly has to paraglide down onto the whale.
Yep.
And one thing you're going to notice, just very quickly, at the beginning of the cutscene, his landing animation, when he lands, he does like a thing. Like, he's kind of meant to be holding the cane, but there is no, like, Sly model without the cane. Except, you know what I'm trying to say. Like,
yeah. I mean,
like, yeah.
We can even see, like, we still have, like, full control over him, so... Like, even though I'm paragliding, I can do an attack, I can do a dive.
Yeah. Like, you can see he's, like, kind of clutching his fist. Like, he's meant to be holding the cane, but he doesn't have it.
Yeah. Like, his left hand, his right hand doesn't emote at all. It's just permanently a fist.
Yeah.
Do we have time for a few donations?
We do. This cutscene's fairly long.
Amazing. We do have a $50 from another Sly runner, Ostrava, which is going to be running Sly 2 later in the event. Who is giving a shout out to the useless NTSC route by choosing French for the showcase.
Yeah.
So we have a few that wants to see the French. And of course putting that towards the practice showcase. That's hard to pronounce apparently. Practice tool showcase. There we go. We also have $20 from Vipon saying all this run needs is a good gauntlet. And $20 from Little Leaf saying yo, good luck on gauntlet. And both of those going towards the practice tool showcase.
Much love, everyone. Thank you very much. So what we're heading into now is a much beloved job. It is probably the hardest job in the whole series to optimize. It is essentially a jungle gym consisting of getting to 10 checkpoints in the shortest time possible. It's pure platforming. There's a lot of skips. Pretty much none of these checkpoints are going to be reached in the intended route. And pressure's going to be on. So this job is called the Ancestors Gauntlet. And Gauntlet is a very apt word for it.
You described it well, yeah.
Yeah.
There's not much else to say. It's like, it's going to look really cool. You guys are going to love this.
Yeah. Provided the nerfs don't get to me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so the thing about Gauntlet is that it's a very storied job. It's gone through a lot of iterations. There's actually, when you... there's a Master Thief challenge for this, for a bunch of different jobs with like a timer or like a little gimmick and stuff like that. And that this job right here has gone down quite a lot. Yeah, so it's a very optimized job in general. People just love it because of the movement.
Yeah, so
big time.
For the challenge that Ricky talked about, where you have to get through this whole thing with a time limit. The time limit is 15 minutes to clear the whole thing. However, the world record is well below 2.
I think it's around 130, yeah, or something.
It's in like the low 140s.
Yeah, okay.
By the Spanish runner Mapioto, who is the same guy whose brother and him took our hackathon world record.
Yeah, shout out Mapio.
Yeah.
Very good runner, actually. Like, seriously, though, Mapio, very impressive runner for this game.
Recently got into Ratchet & Clank, who's been doing quite well at it.
Yeah, he's bought me already.
Yeah.
This is the part where I could be like, yeah, my route was like 6 years old. He's really good.
All right,
you know, he's good.
Here we go.
Okay, so this is Gauntlet. Again, tons of checkpoints. You can do them in whatever order, right? Pretty sure? I think so.
No, it's gotta be in the same order.
Okay, okay. Yeah. So here we go.
So what I'm gonna attempt to do here is what is called shadow pounces. It is essentially a way to do infinite jumps. However, the timing for performing them is very tight. It's gonna be a mixing of that, push boosting, bunch of other stuff. To just try and get through this thing without taking an absolute H. Sorry if the commentary is a bit light, but gotta focus a little bit.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Salim Al-Kapar of Arabia. It was said that he had the stealth of 40 feet.
That works.
Nice. Yeah, so these shadow pounces basically allow IceN to... He's trying to reach a specific height, and he swings the cane, and he's mashing Pharaoh Pounce and Shadow Power at the same time. It allows him to regain that height. This is a really old skip for Gauntlet right here. You can skip most of that hammer section by doing that little part with the rope right here. He's on a weird cycle here. With the sabers here. Gonna try and skip one there. Very nice. So IceN is on 1 health right now. It's got to be very careful.
Yeah. I'm considering taking a death just to... It actually would speed up this next bit, so I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
good idea.
Yeah, so this next section, there's basically these walls that are kind of coming in really slowly.
Yeah.
So it's faster to just death abuse or damage abuse through them rather than crawling under these crawl spaces. You see this, yeah, those little barrels you have to crawl through right there. It's way slower to do that. Just gonna get the health here.
Here we have what's called a super jump. I'm gonna try and avoid updating my grounded position and just have the game send me back up by thinking I'm stuck.
Yeah, so he's gonna get this right here. Ooh, that might have updated. Ooh. Yeah, so that updated the position. That's unfortunate, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
Oh, unless.
I think the position's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you keep like getting stuck in the same spot, the game might think that the spot it picked for you isn't good, so it'll send you back further.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Went for that here, but didn't quite get it. All right.
Such cool tech, like seriously, like shadow pouncing is awesome.
Yeah, so this is the next portrait. We're gonna just be chilling here and heading out.
Victorian era London.
Gonna try to get between this chair right here to get the...
Oh,
maybe?
that's so unlucky.
Maybe? Give it another try. Nice, okay, good. That saves like 30 seconds. That's actually really important. Very good. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so again, he's standing on very specific parts here just to not update the position. Very nice. Barely made that cycle on that. He's gonna get to the end here.
Yeah.
And this is the last laser section.
Yeah, so it's in the name, the Ancestors Gauntlet. We've been going through many of Sly's ancestors, having them see like what their part of this parkour course they build is. This is Sly's dad's portrait, who he didn't really grow up with because unlucky. This is a skill that he was meant to be taught, but he never was due to.
Nice work, Dad.
Unfortunate events in Sly 1.
Yep.
Pretty much.
We're just gonna be kind of skipping through here.
Still a very good Gauntlet. Let's go, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Nice.
Love to see it. Also, get those donos in for the incentive, guys. We're getting close to the end here. Come on.
We have 2 jobs left.
Yep.
This is called Stand Your Ground. It is the last Murray and Bentley job. They're going to be teaming up to prevent people from breaking in and chasing down Sly through the gauntlet. Which, in a full game run, is a lot of like managing the camera, punching guards, getting them off the ledge, using fall damage to kill them. Here we have some additional gadgets because it's an episode run, so we can get some more stuff which would take too long to get in an actual full game run.
There's so there's basically 2 gadgets that Murray has for this big brawl coming up that are really, really useful. So you kind of saw it earlier with how Sly kind of has this uppercut move that kind of just like stunned the captain. If that was to be used on a normal guard, that would one-shot them. So what Murray has is he has a couple flame abilities that that guard that he just hit off the edge there normally takes about 4 hits. Is it 2 or is it 4? I forget exactly. But
I haven't killed those punches in years.
Yeah, exactly. But basically, the flame attacks kill them in 1. You can either do it with a... I forget the...
There's Fist of Flames, Infernal Fire Slam, and Diablo... Infernal Fire Flop and Diablo Fire Slam.
Yeah.
They're called.
Exactly.
Murray has awesome gadget names.
Yeah, they're cool. Yeah, so what IceN's going to do, he's going to pick up a guard, and he's going to slam him into the ground, and that fire wave that it kind of puts out right here is going to just one-shot the rest of the guards here. Another thing to note is that these little things we call healthers, which also gives you kind of like juice for your gadgets, which you can see in the top left corner. It takes up a lot using these abilities. Picking up the healthers here refills it very quickly. And they drop twice as frequent in this fight because it's just a little bit tougher. Also, the snake guards are a little bit easier. You can always guarantee that you can pick them up with an uppercut. With the crab guards, they can actually parry your attack.
Yeah. I should mention, they can parry like normal punches, but uppercuts will always go through them.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
That's a threat for full game.
Yeah, I see. Oh, wow, that's unlucky.
Or sometimes you're the one who gets uppercutted.
So what's the reason you're keeping the camera like this again?
This is a technique called guard attack manipulation. Generally, guards prefer to be on screen when they do an attack. So by just keeping them off camera as much as I can prevent them from attacking and make it like a little bit more manageable, because it is like a 10v1 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, just this guy. Never mind. There we go.
Nice, very good.
Lovely. So you think this is the end, but we do have a surprise visitor from someone who we've seen a couple times. Oh God, it's him. So here we're having some revelations here. A guy they're gonna be bringing up is McSweeney, who you probably heard in the cutscene from before Gauntlet. Essentially, what we're learning here is that Dr. M is essentially the Bentley of Sly's father's gang. They were former allies until they betrayed him. And
hey! Thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much.
And if people at home are wondering what just happened, we just passed $1,000 raised for Make-A-Wish Foundation, which is just amazing. Thank you so much, guys at home.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
Thank you so much. You're so generous.
And I can also say that with that donation, we did meet the Practice Tool Showcase.
Lovely.
Love to see it.
And once we read the donations in a bit, I'll let you probably finish the run. I don't know how much time we have for donation reading right now.
The last bit is pretty action-packed, I'll say.
Okay, we'll save the messages for after, and then we can probably figure out what the language should be for.
So here we have another cutscene skip. So I'm gonna put this thing on Dr. M's back 3 times. Take it off and put it back on it last time. How this bit's meant to play out is you're meant to take one of these crystals, put them on his back, and then you'll be swarmed by guards. Like, it's a whole deal. And you'll grab this camera thing from before and shoot them out of the way. But they forgot to disable the part where you can pick the gem up again. So you can just like put it on and off again. So it counts the cycles over and over and over.
That actually saves so much time. Like,
yes.
You have no idea. It's like minutes.
Yeah,
probably,
doing that casually takes ages.
Yeah.
Also, I mentioned I did a cutscene skip. It skips a whole 2 seconds worth of them like scrambling around. But
crazy.
the real benefit of it is that the damage I took as Sly in Gauntlet is still carried over to the final boss fight, which is coming up right now. And by doing that cutscene skip, Bentley dies during it. So you die, you get your health back. Peace in the world. This is the shop final legacy. It is the boss fight versus Dr. M. It is one of my favorite boss fights throughout all of games. I think it's genuinely fantastic. Because depending on what you're playing, what you have available, like if you're playing any percent, you have a certain amount of gadgets available. If you're playing any percent with cheats and you just warp here right away, you have nothing available. If you're doing this, you have everything in the toolbox. So for this, we have a technique where by slowing down time and enabling and re-enabling the hitbox on your swing, you can essentially take what's a extremely difficult fight casually and just kind of...
Just watch this. Okay, wait for the jump. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, so he's essentially... so the slowdown time thing is called Thief Reflexes. It's a gadget. And then what he's doing is he's mashing... he's holding sprint, Thief Reflexes, and he's smashing square and up on the D-pad to keep going back and forth between swinging the cane and running into Dr. M. Also, you do not need to go beneath these vehicles right here. You can just run into them from the back.
Yep. There we go.
Okay.
So, here's a little cutscene, and then we have like 8 seconds of gameplay, and then that's it.
Yeah.
So, time is coming up in about a minute. But now we're just yapping. If we can get a message in a minute, then let's go for it.
Oh, we can for sure do that. We do have a $50 donation from Graceling saying French seems like a good idea, and that put that towards the practice tool showcase that did get met. So seems like
dude, French
probably
is,
be French.
Yeah, French is winning, man.
All right,
dude, curse yourself.
Another message. That says finish?
Yeah. We do have one in with $5 from Salmiakki saying, I demand to see Sly in finish. Love from Finland.
Thank you very much.
Sauna.
Nice to see you, gorgeous.
You too.
Oh, a love interest. I might be beaten, but I'll make you suffer.
Oh god.
Heat.
And as has happened many times, Sly's dead. So we're gonna count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time!
Alrighty, that is Sly 3 on Among Thieves, episode 5 and 6. Despite a bunch of issues and everything else, we made it through.
Where are we?
Yeah, and below estimate. Let's
and
go.
below estimate.
Great run.
All right.
Asterisk.
Asterisk. Yeah, thank you so much, IceN and Ricky and Nightfly, for that amazing showcase. As I said, we do have a few messages still in the bank.
Yep.
We have a $20 donation from Anonymous with no message. $10 from Lessel saying, love me some Sly 3, my favorite childhood game. Played 2 last year and liked it even more. And just to see what the language should be, we do have a coup de grace from Inferno with the $70 donation that put us over the limit, or the target, saying, great run so far, IceN, good luck for the rest of the run. Would love to see you do the challenge in French. Merci.
Alright.
So I think we've had plenty of donations saying it should be French, and
I believe that settles it.
that
Alright.
definitely does settle it.
I've just checked, the practice tool is working.
Amazing.
I will have to reset the game to do first thing. We'll see how it goes, but
I think what we're gonna do is go to a short intermission
Sounds good.
screen, and then you can do the setup for the practice showcase.
Let's do